Fire Emblem Heroes. Welcome back, everybody. I'm Digi, and today we're going to check out the Voting Gauntlet again, except this time it's the final round, and we're definitely winning with Minerva. Okay, not really, because our opponent's Camila, and we're so dead. We're like dead, like way dead. That's okay, though. We're going to fight anyways, and we're going to fight with Minerva on our team for the last round here. So hopefully that'll help out. Oh, I hate this map. Oh, I hate this map a lot. Well, okay, we'll just have to wait and see what happens. Okay, we got Minerva, Narcian, and Lynn. I mean, maybe we could try to sneak up from the bottom, but I don't think it's going to work very well. Let's try it anyways. So what we're going to try to do here is get through this barrier. Things to watch out for. Robin is very nasty looking. Camila's up top, not too scary though. Yeah, Camila's up top. Well, we could probably come from the top. Let's just come from up here. Yeah, it might be a better idea to just come from the top. Lure Robin in, and then we'll be okay. Although you have a lot of resistance there, Narcian, so you're going in. You're going in, you're going to take one for the team here. And then everybody follows. It's pretty much just a line, and you hope your line is better than their conga line. And then those two are going to come around. Yep. Okay. And let's just back off and hope they come out to us. Maybe. Yes, they're following. They took the bait. Let's go. We can do this now. We'll ambush them at the end.
Let's go.
All right. Okay, so we have to watch out for that one range. I really want to tag team them though, so... Oh my. This might be a little harder to tag team now that they've split us up. Oh wow, okay.
Let's go.
Not what I was exactly expecting, but hey, we'll go with it. We'll take it.
Onward.
Take what we can, right?
Very well.
Forward ho. And we're just gonna wait there with Narcian. And he's hurting. And Robin's gonna hurt. Okay. That's okay. That's okay. Because we're not used to these units. So that's okay.
Watch this. Got it.
Narcian's gonna run for his life. And Lynn also kind of wants to run, but we're gonna just send you in there. I'm sorry, Lynn. I'm sorry. Oh, there we go. Bye, Lynn. Oh, and then there goes Narcian probably too, huh? Oh, yeah, there we go. Sorry. I'm sorry. We have to win the battle for the Voting Gauntlet. For the Voting Gauntlet! I'm sorry. But hey, there we did it. We made it. A little bit of a tough fight there between Robin and Lucina. There was a well-balanced team. Camila I wasn't too worried about. I'm never really too worried about Camila unless she attacks you with the Brave Axe, because then you're in trouble. You're in lots of trouble. But we did it. Derek will send... Oh, I have too many friends. I have to fix that again. No worries. Get 200. So we get some bonus guys in there. Or, I'm sorry. Yeah, 22,000 points there. Woohoo! I feel like that was upped for some reason. Oh, it's probably because we had Minerva on our team. If you have your champion here, the team that you're voting for, if you're part of Minerva's army, it's better if you have Minerva. If you're on Camila's army, it's better if you fight with Camila, because then you'll get extra points. So that's a cool little added bonus there. So you can get a fair amount of points there. Let's take a look. I didn't check where we were at, so I went back in. And we are at 182,000 for our team. Reason why you want to do this and you want to keep being part of the voting gauntlet and participating is these feathers. Feathers are amazing. They're so awesome, and they can do so much for you because ranking up is really, really useful. As you can see, all my guys right here are gold. There's a reason for that. They're really awesome. But we're going to switch gears a little bit to the training tower. So now I've explained a little bit about the voting gauntlet and that and how to do stuff. How do you get your team members to be that high, and how do you get them to do that? I like to super train my members. So what I'll like to do is get a dancer, singer, that skill base pretty much. So we'll take a look at Azura. Her sing ability enables a unit to take another action, but it can't be used on units that already have this ability. So what I like to do is have 2 of them to be able to sing, dance, to give our unit over here, like I'm training Merrick right now, and try to give him some more attacks in that so we can get more experience. And then also you want a healer on your team. I got Maria. I'm training Maria. The reason why it doesn't really matter what kind of healer is on your team, because they're just going to be there to heal. They're not there to attack or anything. They're there to heal. So their healing effects are pretty static usually. Like hers is physic. So it was heal. You can up it to mend and then physic. So she levels up at about the same pace. So you're just going to want any sort of healer, and you can level them up as well. That's why I'm using her right now, so you can level up your healer, but you're really going to be focused on your one unit here that you're going to be training. There's other ways to do this, and yes, I have Azura and Ninian, and we're going to be using them today. But there's other units out there like, here we are, Olivia. Olivia also gets the dance skill, and then you can use her to do it as well. And she is at the special maps over here. I think it's like once a week or something, Olivia pops up in there. So you can get Olivia, use her, and train her up so that she can use dance, and then you can use her on your team for that as well if you don't have two dancer singer units over here. But we're at 30, so I'm going to go to around the 30s. And around I mean, when you're down lower, it doesn't really matter. Just go into that stratum and say yes and just fight. Because you're low level, you'll be able to, everybody will be able to take on everybody, really. It just depends on how you go about it. But as soon as you get a little higher, you're going to want to watch out. If you have a full team of, like, if we're trying to train Merrick and we have a full team of red units, Merrick isn't going to get too much training off of that. He is going to have a hard time fighting, and he's probably going to die, which means we won't get experience. So what we're going to want to do is find an appropriate level. So we got this, and we have some blues in here. We got a spear and a mage coming up. So we're going to want to go into this one because he'll be able to fight those the best and get a lot of experience off of them. So we'll move him up a little bit, move her, and I usually like to keep the team pretty close, and I like to keep both of the singer-dancers close to your unit that you're trying to train. Because then you can do stuff like this and attack, and then if you need to heal, you can do that for a moment, but get right back into attacking again on your next turn here. And we're going to take out this Cavalier. Bam. But we didn't take him out. Oh no. So we're going to use Azura, sing again. And Merrick is just doing all the work here. You don't want your singers to do any of the work. They are just there to support and help your training unit to train. If you run into issues, the reason why I do both singing units and not one singer and 2 healers is because then you can move around a bit more and have a bit more mobility. And if your unit is hurting, you can always use your healer to keep healing, keep healing. If you need a little bit more healing, you can do that. And I could bring Azura over here to make Maria up again so I could heal Merrick some more. Then that way, you are always keeping your unit at full health. If you need to attack with them more, then I'd use the Dancer or Singer ability to keep them moving and attacking. There we go, like in this one. Bam, we're going to take a solid hit. Ow, it's a nice 12. It's not deathly or lethal because we're facing a blue unit, but it hurts. So get Maria in there. And see, it's a good way to train up your healer and a separate unit. Like I said, focus on your unit. Don't focus on the healer training aspect because your healer will probably be sticking with you for a while for a few rounds and a few character training. But that's how I like to super train, just personally. It may not work for everyone because you don't have the right units or the right stuff. Like I said, you can always go on and try to use other units that are made available that have the dancing ability. You don't have to use Ninian. You don't have to use Azura. I just prefer them. They're blue units. I like the color blue. It's cool. I fought alongside Azura in the Fates games. Ninian's a dragon. Everybody loves dragons, you know, so that's why I use them instead of Olivia with her sword. Let's see here.
Let's go. Come on.
Move them up a little bit. If you have to save your unit, like if Merrick could not take on this armored sword knight, if he could not do it, I would send one of my blue units in to take him out. Only because you want to make sure you get the experience. If your character dies, you do not get that experience, to my knowledge. When I have researched this and looked at it, it just does not flow. And I did that wrong. Ouch. This is gonna hurt, guys. This is gonna hurt. Oh, man. Okay. We're gonna back up. Okay. But we can take him out with one more hit. So what we're gonna want to do, what I really like to do with this time, is now you can take advantage of your healer and do as much healing as you possibly can. I'm going to move Azura out of the way because there's no other way we can do this.
Here with you.
Because the more healing that you do with your healer, the more XP your healer's going to get. And since we're guaranteed to win on Merrick's attack, you might as well just use your healer to heal as best you can and get more experience out of them. That's when you can focus on the healer. Otherwise, just keep doing what you can with your guy, with your training unit, with Merrick in our case, and train them up and get all the experience. Swords to death! And there we go. It works really well on lower levels because you'll just go straight up to 5 really fast. If you still haven't finished the story, though, I would suggest doing that for training instead. The story is a great way, and it's fun, and it's got a lot of background behind it. It's a really cool one. I would suggest playing it for yourself. It's getting really good. And of course, go for harder levels. Try to see if you can do these on harder levels. I did not necessarily finish this one on my own. I still have not been able to finish Chapter 9 by myself. I had to revive to finish that one. It was a hard one. The paralogs are also a fun little thing. They're really cool, and they're neat to do. And again, it's just another challenge that you can do. So there's a couple suggestions for you. Like I said, try to get at least one sort of dancing unit and, of course, a healer. And then your unit that you want to train. And just go up in the... I mean, like I said, you can do the story maps. I do like the story maps, but let's, go into it. And if you go to, 4, you're facing level 29s for 15 stamina. Whereas we go back here to the training tower, you can face level 40s for 9 stamina. I mean, you're going to get a lot of stamina from here. You're going to save a lot if you just go into the training tower. And it also gets you other things to help you rank up your units with the feathers. Between getting feathers from the arena and the voting gauntlet and going into the training tower a bunch and doing that, you'll be able to get your units leveled up and ranked up to 5. Decently. 5 is a little harder, but you'll get a lot of rank 4s and silvers. That's a lot easier to pull off. But yeah, that's how you do it. I would definitely suggest getting, we'll go back here. I'd definitely suggest getting dancing units of some sort. I have no idea what's going on. There we go. There's my thing. I don't know why it was glitching there. But I definitely suggest getting some sort of dancing unit, singing units. Like I always said, Olivia's always an option. If you get her and she can't use dance immediately, I'd just rank her up as fast as you can to get that dance ability. It's super useful in battle. And don't worry about them. They'll find times to level up as well. Like you see, Azura is still level 33, so she's still working on it, but she's great as a dancer and just singer, I guess, and sitting back and just doing her, oh, whoa, I didn't want that. Where does Azura go? Well, anyways, yeah, it's good to have that singing unit. And focus on the unit that you're training. Focus on them, get them leveled up, and then deal with everybody else. You'll level up faster that way. And always what I say and suggest, if you can, push your unit a little bit. If there's a couple blues like on 33 and you're level 30, push them. Keep going for that. I wouldn't go higher than 5 levels, though. That gets a little scary. As soon as you, like, if Merrick's 30 right now, I wouldn't really go higher than a level 35 challenge. Otherwise, you might get a little creamed, especially if they're red units. You're gonna be dead with your green unit. I mean, we could try this to show off real quick. No, I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna risk it on me or anybody or take up your time. Just gonna leave it there. Call it good. And as always, if you want to friend me, you may have seen that my friends list is full right now. But I like to clear it out and clean it up and get some new people in here and switch out and try to give everybody a pretty much chance to try to use me and just be a friend for a little bit and get some extra feathers from that. So there's my friend ID. If you want to send me a friend request, feel free. And I'm always there. And like and subscribe if you want to. Go for it. I mean, if you like seeing more content like this, feel free to give it a like and let me know in the comments. Go for it. We'll see you all next time. We'll be talking more on quests next time.